We are at the Labyrinth out in the garden at Center Street to walk today in a meditative way. Labyrinths are set up for a meditative walk, and it is different from a maze in that a labyrinth has no right or wrong way. It's a simple path in and a simple path out. There's no way of getting lost. Please join us. This is a poem entitled Heavy by Mary Oliver. That time I thought I could not go any closer to grief without dying. I went closer and I did not die. Surely God had his hand in this, as well as friends. Still, I was bent, and my laughter, as the poet said, was nowhere to be found. Then my friend Daniel, brave even among lions, it's not the weight you carry, but how you carry it. Books, bricks, grief. It's all in the way you embrace it, balance it, carry it, when you cannot and would not put it down. So I went practicing. Have you noticed? Have you heard the laughter that comes now and again out of my startled mouth? How I linger to admire the things of this world that are kind and maybe also troubled. Roses in the wind, the sea geese on the steep waves, a love to which there is no reply.
Please join me in prayer. God of grace, we give thanks for the winding path of the labyrinth that gives us an opportunity to focus our whole selves on you and explore one particular practice of faith. We rejoice that in walking the labyrinth, we always find our way to the center, no matter which or how many turns we take, or how heavy our hearts might be. Our own lives are often not as predictable. Our own experiences in the world often don't feel as safe. In fact, in the middle of a pandemic, with so many other national and international events and concerns looming, it's easy for us to panic or lose our way. And yet, oh God, even amid the uncertainty, you help us to see beauty, like here in this garden, bursting with your creation. You help us to remember the goodness that so many people share with others through simple acts of kindness and thoughtful compassion. You even give us the ability to imagine joy when doing so takes extra concentration. We praise you, O God, for giving us tools that help sustain us, a community of faith that helps us find our way when the path is hard to find or difficult to walk. And most of all, we thank you for a loving Christ to follow. Amen. And we close with a poem called Don't Hesitate by Mary Oliver. If you suddenly and unexpectedly feel joy, don't hesitate. Give into it. There are plenty of lives and whole towns destroyed or about to be. We are not wise and not very often kind, and much can never be redeemed. Still, life has some possibility left. Perhaps this is its way of fighting back, that sometimes something happens better than all the riches or power in the world. It could be anything, but very likely you notice it in the instant in which love begins. Anyway, that's often the case. Anyway, whatever it is, don't be afraid of its plenty. Joy is not made to be a crumb.